Good morning. It's Wednesday, April 25th, and it's a little bit after 11 a.m. in the morning. First vlog entry of the week. It's been kind of a work-filled week. Monday, I put in 10 hours at work, and usually Monday evenings are devoted to just little Miss Rooh. And because I didn't get to do that Monday, I did it yesterday, so no vlog entries those 2 days. Too tired on Monday, and after I get off work on Tuesday, I spent time with Miss Rooh, which means no electronics, and so no vlog entries. So today is my first vlog entry of the week, which is fine. I mean, I do that sometimes. Last week was only 3 vlog entries, although they were long-winded ones. There were 3. So it'll just be like that. Every day, some days I actually honestly forget to do a vlog entry. Other days I am so piled up with stuff I need to do, I can't do a vlog entry. Other days like Monday, I work too many hours, but that is probably ended. Our boss, who hired so many new people, now his theory is, how do you say, better staffing gives less leeway. When I asked him if he still wanted us to come in and work and fill in hours, basically no. Okay, these people don't follow the schedule the way it is. So better staffing is not working for better leeway. All it's doing is they are showing up when they want to. They are leaving when they want to. You know, nothing's really changed. So he's going to have times when there's no coverage. Now, I told my coworker, I said he's kindly burned a bridge with me unless he tells me my job depends on it. I'm not offering to work any extra hours for him. I did this once before, but it did get to where the phones were not covered. Customers were calling and complaining and having fits. So I did fill in some hours for him. Evidently, he doesn't want that anymore. That's fine. I will take what I'm scheduled, be happy with it, and gives me my 3 complete days off. So all's good. Otherwise, this week I did finish up on Monday night, but I didn't post it till yesterday. My new canvas I created. I was wanting to do some geek-related canvases for the Comic-Con in August, and I ran into a solid wall. And I've been wanting to do this for 3 weeks, and I could not come up with anything. So Saturday, I think Saturday morning, when I was filling in some hours on my day off, I sat down because we were very slow and started to do my placement of my items on my canvas. That is the part that gives me the fit. I just can't get them the way I want them. And it's really hard when you're doing this mixed media because everything's the same color. You're working with cardboard and chipboard, and and you have to kind of get in your mind's eye what you think it's going to look like when you're done. It doesn't always look that way. And so the placement of the items is really difficult for me. Now, I did learn a little lesson here that I should gesso as I go, not wait till the end. Gessoing this, because I had so many layers, was a pain. It took me an hour to gesso this piece. And I will not go that route again. I will put down a layer, I will gesso. I will put down another layer, I will gesso. It's just too hard. I learned a very valuable lesson, something that I can carry on to my next piece. Now, this first piece was a supernatural inspired piece. That is how I wanted it. That is what I was shooting for, was supernatural. Now, I chose my second least favorite. My least favorite character is Sam. And then my second least favorite is Dean. My favorite character is Cass. I did not do my favorite character first in case it did not work out. So I did Dean. And it ended up working out pretty good. So I'm going to have to make a Sam and a Cass also for Comic-Con. Now, these are the canvases I'm doing. Now, the plan is to scan them and also make prints out of them. Now, I haven't tried scanning them yet. I'm not sure if they're going to scan. But I will have the original canvases there. Now, if anyone's interested in purchasing these canvases, keep in mind that these are, for lack of a better term, one of a kind, because even if I made another one, nothing would be exactly the same. I don't, that kind of thing I don't do. When I say it's, might as well say in better terms, one of a kind, there will be something different about each one of them. I'm not saying I won't create another one for someone, but do not expect it to be exactly the same. I don't do exactly the same on this kind of item. So, but I did get it done. I have a working idea of what I wanted to charge for it. And I don't have it with me to show you right now, or I would show it to you. I'll try and show it to you later on in another vlog post. And I will try and do either a live stream or a video when I sit down to do the one for Sam. Now, if I do a live stream, do know it will not get done in one sitting. It doesn't. There's too much involved as far as drying times. I like to glue everything down and let it completely dry. And I'm going to gesso as I go, but completely dry that initial layering before I start painting it so nothing shifts on me. So the live stream in my mind would be the gluing down and gessoing as I go until I get to my final layer, gesso that layer, and then the live stream for that one would end. Now I can always do another live stream as the actual finishing of it. That's not a problem if I can get my live stream issues worked out. Otherwise, it might have to just be a video sped up. So we'll see how to go. If I decide to live stream it, I like to do it tonight. Since I didn't get a video uploaded yesterday, maybe do the live streaming of the putting it together tonight, this evening sometime. If I decide to do that, I will post an announcement and what time on my YouTube channel. So that's how I'm going to handle my live streams from now on. I'm going to try and do maybe an hour or two ahead of time, post that I'm going to do it, and maybe I will have more tune in. If I don't, that's fine. They can watch it in replay. It's not a big deal. But I do like the idea of a live stream, as long as others realize I do have, one, a very vocal little furry baby, and two, sometimes I will have my dryer or something going on in the background because it's just me, and I have to get my housework done when I get it done. And the live stream might be my break time in between my housework. So with that said, that's how the live streams might be handled. Like I said, I've only done two, one in the car and one last week when I was doing something for Comic-Con. And the one I did last week from home, I wasn't too tickled with. So it was a learning experience. So we'll go from there. We'll take it as a learning experience. Right now, at this very moment, as I said, it is Wednesday. And I am exporting my Week in the Life video so that I can upload it and take it active on YouTube today. I am trying to desperately get back on my schedule. I have got so many things I need to catch up on: my mini missions, my mission inspirations, my pick-a-sticks, Nina Rabina's. I mean, I've got so much I need to catch up from where I have been non-creative for so long with Boo and other issues going on health-wise as far as my stomach. My stomach does seem to be straightening out a little bit. I still have no taste. But I have been eating a little bit better here the last couple of days, so that's good. I mean, I haven't been getting real sick. So I did go to my doctor about it a few weeks back. As usual, I might as well be talking to a cricket on the wall. So, you know, it is what it is. And plans for this week, I'm going to try and get another canvas, if not 2 canvases done. I need to start working on my micro dories that are geeky themed. I need to get my review of the season premiere of the originals up. And tomorrow night at 7 p.m. I will be going to our little town's day before premiere of Infinity War. Now, Monday when I was working, our local theater posted on their Facebook page that they were selling tickets in advance. I have never known of them to do this. I freaked out. I was afraid they would sell out for the premiere. So where I had to work from 8 to 6 on Monday, as soon as I got off work, I ran down to the theater and got my advance tickets. So I'm good to go. I've got my ticket. So it's all good. I don't have to freak on that anymore. Now, the thing is, fingers crossed that it is not a bad anxiety day tomorrow. Today has started a bad anxiety day. I really need to go to the grocery store. I really need to go to the dollar store. It is going to be a struggling day. I don't know what triggers it to make it worse one day than the other. I just don't know. Yesterday was a day spent in day. The day before, I think we ran out to get something. I forget what it was. It was not a bad day. And today seems to feel like it is. I usually can tell what kind of day it's going to be like when I step out to let Ruru do her business, and because I keep her on a leash. So when I step out the door to let her do that, I can pretty much tell then. But I've got to get the grocery shopping done. We need a few essentials. I mean, we don't need a whole lot. I can run in and out real quick. Dollar store, I can run in and out real quick. But it's just the getting started part is the hard part. So, but I'm going to make myself go. I'm going to try and soldier through. My whole goal is to try and get to where I can get out more, because summertime and warm weather's coming, and I want Ruru to be able to spend it out more rather than cooped up in the house with someone who's just, probably it's all in her mind, who knows. But it's not a depression issue, I don't think, because I don't feel depressed. I felt better in the last 2 or 3 weeks than I felt in quite a while. I believe the stress of Comic-Con and everything that went on before it and during it kindly did a number on me, and I'm just now coming out of that. I got some other issues that could be coming up, you know, family-wise, that could be a problem. I'm just going to have to handle them the best I can. And if the individual doesn't like it, there's nothing I can do about it. I've got to start worrying about me and my baby girl, and not so much about everyone else. I really do. It's just, sorry to say, but it's the world that me and Ruru lives in. So, but other than that, I'm just trying to get back to my creative self. I am trying to get stuff done, geeky items done for Comic-Con. And I thought I kindly played around with the idea of maybe listing them on Etsy, having them in my Etsy shop until Comic-Con rolled around. And then if I sold them between now and then, great. You know, I just count that towards my Comic-Con sales, because they are for Comic-Con. And it wouldn't be that big a deal. And then whatever's left, I'll take to Comic-Con and make a few others. So that might be something I might want to do. If I decide to do it, I will post it on my Facebook page. Do like my Facebook page at Hatties Attic. And, or I will mention it here in further vlogs. I probably won't put it on my blog. I don't know if I will or not, but if I decide to, my blog is Holler Happenings, I think. No, that's my old blog, my personal blog for me, Boo and Roo. I'll have to get back to you. I'll put the link below. I don't really look at my links when I post anything, and I've had this blog set up for years. So I'll have to find a link. I'll post it below. You can check there. Usually I just post my YouTube uploads, or, you know, sometimes stuff I add to the shop. Sometimes I don't. But you can keep checking there, and if I post it there, you'll know about it there. So I guess we'll sign off for right now. Like I said, it's still early in the day, so got lots of time to get things done and lots of things that will take time. So we may check back later, we may not. If not, hopefully we will see you tomorrow. And we wish you all a very good day. Enjoy this pretty weather if you're on the Eastern Seaboard. It's wonderful. Not too hot, not too cold, and the sun is out. Bye now. So it's going on 2:37 here, Wednesday, April 25th. And me and Miss Rooh, we headed out about close to 1 o'clock. It's thereabouts. And we've got all of our running done for today. We went to drop some stuff off at a little shop where I sell handmade items. I hadn't dropped anything off since before Boo had passed away. And I'm trying to get back into being creative and everything. So I dropped a few items off there. It's a little place called Basket Case Lane, and Denise is the owner, and she's the sweetest individual. She puts up with me, and I do appreciate that so much. Then we went and dropped some stuff off at the thrift store that I donated. I didn't get my receipt for my taxes, so I'll just have to handwrite it and hope that they'll take it that way. They said they couldn't find the receipts, so they weren't able to give me one today. And I looked around and found a couple items to use in a couple little sets of items to use in my mixed media, something a little bit different. And then we went to get some lunch at McDonald's, which we haven't eaten yet. And I went by the Dollar General store and picked up a few things like Kleenex and stuff like that we needed. And then I just finished shopping at Save-A-Lot. I picked us up enough groceries that should last us for the next week. I could probably stretch them for a week and a half if I had to. So I got that done. So we're heading back to the house. We're going to eat lunch and then plan out our day. I'm thinking about doing a live stream today at 4 o'clock. Oh, and I stopped at the other little kind of a crafter. Well, it's really not a crafter's mall because it's got everything in it. But it's a little shop down in town also. And I found some records, some 45s for $1 each. I think that's going to be my next item that I try and do my mixed media on. I'm thinking about creating steampunk style on it for to sell at Comic-Con. So I think that's what my live stream is going to be this evening. That's what I'm going to start on it to see how far it gets. big loud ambulance next to me. But I'm going to start on it, see how far it gets. I won't be one of those people who go 3 and 4 hours for a live stream. I might do an hour, and if I don't get it finished, then I can always finish it up in a sped up video, or do another live stream, or just do pictures on it. So that's the plan so far. We'll see what the day holds. Getting excited about tomorrow night, so my whole mindset is on that tomorrow evening and the movie. So a little bit addle brain, but we'll work past it. Hi, it's Saturday, April 28th, and it's going on 1:45 in the afternoon, and me and Roo are on our way back from Paintsville. Today ended up being a pretty sunny day. I mean, it's cloudy and it's a little bit breezy, but it's really nice. My car says it's 71 out, so we decided to take advantage of the weather and the fact that I was willing to go to Paintsville, which is not very often, and we went and got some stuff for the garden. I got some bags of topsoil and some fertilizer. It'll do half of garden, and then if it's nice next week, then we'll go next week. I'm having to go in short trips because I have to haul it in my Kia. It's a Kia Soul, and I can only haul so many, and right now I can tell a difference in how the weight's distributed. It's driving a little bit different, so it's probably best I didn't buy any more than I did. They're heavy bags. So we got that done, and I went by Walmart ahead of time, saw Anita. It's nice seeing you, Anita. And I got me a tarp to put under the stuff I got so it wouldn't get my car over. I think that was probably the best option. And then now I stopped and got us a little bite at Burger King that we're going to eat for lunch on when we get home. And that's where we're headed. We're headed back to the house. So I had worked a little bit and did a video this morning on where I worked on my newest Supernatural canvas. I'm doing one for Sam. So I hope to get that uploaded tonight, this evening sometime when I get back. Hopefully no later than 4, but it depends on how my editing program fights me, whether it does or not, or if it cooperates, or if I have issues. And then I hope to cut some more stuff on my silhouette, and then I'll probably go out and continue weeding the one box. I raised garden, what they call square foot gardening, in a raised container. And I didn't garden last year due to my workload. And this year, my hours are going to pretty much stay between 30 and 32 from what he's saying. So, which I can live on. Me and Roo can live on that fine. Doesn't, I mean, we have to scrimp, you know, a little bit here and there, but it's good. It's all good. We pay the bills and we have food. That's really all that matters. Don't have to buy a whole lot extra. I saved up for this, for my garden stuff. I figured it'd take me about $100, and for 4 bags of soil and 2 bags of fertilizer, so far I've only spent about $17. So I figure a couple more trips, so it's not going to be as expensive as I thought it was. But I'm trying to get it all ready by mid-May, because that's usually when I start doing my above ground plantings. Because we usually have frost, we can have frost up until the 1st of May. In fact, we're on a frost warning tonight, and it's the 28th of April. So I do square foot gardening, and I've got 4 garden places. 2 that are about 16 inches tall, and 2 that are 8 inches tall. So there's certain vegetables, when you plant them, they don't need a deep root system. So the ones with shallow root systems, I put in the shorter ones, like my mustard and my cucumbers, stuff like that. And then in the taller ones is where I put my beans and my tomatoes, stuff like that. So I did real well year before last doing that was the first year I did this. So, and then last year, like I said, I didn't get to garden any, so it is full of weeds because our lawnmower people do not seem to understand the concept of blowing the grass away from the garden boxes, not onto them. So I started working on one last night. I didn't get it half done, and it's only a 4x4. And then I've got another one that's really got a lot of weeds in it, and then the other 2 aren't too awfully bad. The 2 short ones aren't too awfully bad. So I thought I'd go ahead and just, as I got them weeded, get the fertilizer in them, the peat moss, and the topsoil, move on to the next one. That way, if I don't have them all ready by the middle of May, I will have something to start planting in. And then the things I really want to get planted first are my beans, tomatoes, and my cucumbers, and my mustard. So if I can get those 4 planted and do well with them, all's good. Other than that, I don't have anything else planned today, except I might work a little bit more on my canvas later if I feel like it, and videotape. I'm having to do that in parts because last night I did a live stream on it, and I got as far as getting the corrugated wood on it and the texture, and then it froze. My live stream froze. The last live stream I did a few weeks ago, my YouTube app crashed. For some reason, I can't live stream on this same one that I'm using right now to record videos. I'm not sure why, but I can't. So I don't know if I want to try and learn OBS to set up my camera, regular camera, webcam, because I tried it once before setting it up and I really didn't like dealing with it. But it may be the route I have to go if I want to live stream. I may not live stream. I don't know. I liked having people to talk to and see their comments. But other than that, the advantage of live stream is that if you're at a loss for words to say in your videos, I mean, when someone asks you something or comment, you know, gives you something to say. And I did have a couple people show up last night before it froze up, a couple that had not shown up before, Dawn and Vicky, and I was so appreciative of that. And I feel so bad about it crashing and freezing, and I just gave up on it. I didn't even try and do another live stream last night. It just breaks my heart. So I might try and figure that out. I may not. Until then, it's going to just be videos. I'll try and keep them as short as possible, and I'll try not to do the whole speeding them up thing. But keep in mind that if I don't speed them up, I may not talk a lot in them either, but then I may. There may be background noise, and you might get to hear little Miss Rooh either grumping out the front door or fussing at me. Just keep that in mind. Of course, that happens during a live stream too, so. But that's where we are today. I don't know if I'll get back onto video anymore today. I may do a video shot of a before on my garden, and then maybe an after later on. But it looks pretty bad. But it's got a start on it, so I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll just be some due diligence to get it done. So I guess I'll just go ahead and end this installment now, and I may come back tonight, and I'll try and come back tomorrow if not tonight.